Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King Kansas, here to bring you another DCEU Take 2 movie review your way. And in this case, you guys probably seen the thumbnails and probably the picture on each side. One of the sides of my face is here. I am tackling Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, starring Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill. Like always, guys, you guys know the format. Gonna watch the first half of the movie, come back, tell you guys my initial thoughts up to that point, and then I'll come back, do my second half review, and give my overall thoughts on it, okay? Quick, short, simple, and sweet. I'm enjoyed the Man of Steel. Let's see how this has an impact on me for the second time around. You know, I could be watching the extended cut, but I'm watching the normal theatrical cut. So hang in there, guys. The King shall return, and I'll give you my initial thoughts on the movie. Alright guys, I am back from watching halfway into this movie, and I can honestly tell you, I enjoyed it. Loved the introduction of Ben Affleck's Batman. It gave us a very quick recap on his origins without spending the whole entire or 1/4 of the film. Phenomenal. It gave us generally our perspective of Superman when he was fighting Zod in the first film and the catastrophe that was going down in his city, Gotham, and why he's so pissed off at the Man of Steel himself and has a vendetta to take him down. He goes, "What's this alien trying to do?" kind of thing. Phenomenal. I love that it built up that tension very quickly. We also got the new Lex Luthor, which playing by Jessie Isenberg. I hate him. One of the worst interpretations of Lex Luthor, like a little bratty twerp. Tell you the truth, I did not like him at all. You just wanted to strangle him, period. We also got introduced to Alfred, amazing, played by Jeremy Irons. Kind of goes well with the Ben Affleck Batman, or Batflick. We also got the introduction of Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, not in her suit, just in a stunning dress, going to the museum, and it kind of blows away both characters in the film, and it's jaw-dropping. You know, I don't care what anybody says. When she's on the screen, especially for this film, the world froze for a few seconds. Holy crap. Phenomenal. Trying to figure out who she is. What's she doing? She disappears, and of course, you know, the world's going nuts. You got people finding kryptonite, Lex Luthor, trying to stop Superman. So everybody has a thing against Superman in this one, because he fears gods that fly with capes and all that shit, whatever. And then we're getting to the point that the world wants to put Superman on trial, or like have these congressional things. There's a bomb that goes off and it explodes, and that's where I pretty much left the film right there. And the only person who survives is Superman. So now, did someone try to frame Superman? He's the cause of it. Who knows? Batman confronted Superman, and he gave the world famous line, "Do you bleed?" And Superman looks at him and kind of takes off after being slightly attacked by Batman's earlier attacks, and he goes, "You will," and he kind of takes off, you know. And that's pretty much where I left it. First half impressions of the film, thoroughly enjoyed it. Can't wait to see the final part of this movie and then give you guys my final thoughts. So like always, hang in there. King shall return in a few seconds. Alright guys, the King is back. Just finished watching Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, and holy shit, does it ever pick up. The second half is even more compact than the first. You got Luthor discovering Superman's ship, using Zod's body to create freaking Doomsday, well, his version of Doomsday. You got Batman confronting Superman, and they actually have a nice scrap, and literally Batman owns him. Wish that fight lasted a little longer than it did, because I'm telling you, it was phenomenal to see Superman get his ass handed to him by Batman. Wow. And then to find out why they were fighting is because they kidnapped his mother, and they both share the same mother's name, Martha. And he kind of like freaks Batman out. That's the world famous Martha. And he kind of stops what he's doing. Who told you that name? And he freaks out, goes, "They took my mother. That's why I had to do what I had to do," kind of thing. blackmailed by Lex Luthor to attack Gotham and go after Batman kind of thing. So then Ben Affleck decides, I'll go rescue, you deal with this doomsday creature. So they kind of go their own separate ways there, guys. And holy shit, Ben Affleck's Batman warehouse fight scene to save Clark's mother, phenomenal. I never saw a more kick-ass sequence in any cinematic movie involving Batman than I did there. It was violent, aggressive, it was rugged. I'm telling you, that was probably the best portrayal of all the movies in the DCEU that Ben Affleck portrayed Batman. That's what we should have got the rest of the way with all the other films. And I'm telling you, holy shit. And then the final fight, and then hold on before I get there. So they got to fight Doomsday. And who the hell shows up? Gal Gadot in her Wonder Woman outfit with the music blaring and shit. Show freaking stopper. Still to this day, you see her on screen, you cannot help but smile. And holy shit, does she deliver? And for her to kind of do some digging on who Batman is, who Superman, and the rest of the Justice League kind of characters before this big fight, and all three of them take on this Doomsday character. And for Superman to die in this one with Doomsday, they literally killed him off, for God's sakes, which I was totally surprised when it first happened the first time around. I'm like, it's kind of too early to do that, guys. Like, they didn't have to have this fight now. They should have just left it Batman versus Superman and then kind of go their own separate ways. But nope, they went all out. They had that, and at the end, holy shit, the funeral for him when he died, so iconic. And like I'm saying, Zack Snyder totally delivered on this one. You felt every single moment of it right up to the end when you see the ground kind of shake and you have Wonder Woman and Ben Affleck deciding, hey, we got to meet up, make this Justice League or whatever the hell, precursor. And then you got Lex Luthor being arrested in jail with his head shaved, and you hear him going ding, ding, ding. You know, precursor, of course, you know who? Darkseid showing up to raise hell and havoc. So there you go. I liked it overall, guys. I'm not going to say it's the greatest DCU film, but I enjoyed it more than I did, I think, the first time around, the second time now. You learn to appreciate Zack Snyder's official trilogy involving Henry Cavill's Superman a lot more, I guess, after the fact. As you're watching, you're kind of wondering, okay, not quite the Superman I know. Why did they kill him off if they're trying to keep him around and build the DCU? But you learn why down the road. But it wasn't executed always the greatest. But Wonder Woman in this one, phenomenal. Like the introduction her, highlight. Ben Affleck's Batman and the warehouse scene, the fight between Superman and him, amazing. Doomsday, I didn't care for it, but it was what it was. But overall thoughts, I liked it. So there you go, guys. That is my Take 2 movie review on Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice. Hope you guys liked it. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out my other Take 2 review. Stay tuned. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be tackling the Suicide Squad, the first one. Not directed by James Gunn, but the first one. It's gonna be very interesting to see what I think of Will Smith and, Harley Quinn, and of course Jared Leto's Joker in that one, and kind of see how I feel about that and the floating witch villain or whatever. But anyways, tune in for that for tomorrow. Hope you guys like this video. Like always, guys, stay tuned to the Movie Throne. Stay off the King's Throne. I'll see you guys where? Right here on YouTube. Take it easy, guys.